a clone, here we have two different clones of Pinot Noir. We have Pommard and we have 667, Dijon 667. So a clone is essentially, imagine a great big vineyard, usually in France. That's, you know, often when we imagine a vineyard, it's in France. And they have two vines growing next to each other. And both vines, both Pinot Noir, one is subtly different than the other. It might have a different shaped cluster. It might be become ripe earlier in the year or later in the year. What they might do is come and propagate one of those vines because they like the way it grows, or they like that it's very early, and they'll propagate it and make lots of other vines out of it, and that could become a clone. So both of these vines are Pinot Noir, but the flavor profile is quite different from the two of them. This is clone 667. It's one of the newer Dijon clones, very nice clone. You know, you can see these berries, they're sizing up, but they're still essentially green. We've just got a few little glimpses of color. You can see some of these starting to get a little dusky. Whereas if we look over next door at Pommard, this clone is growing right next door. You can see the berries are much more evenly sized. It's a different shaped cluster. It has quite a prominent shoulder on it. And it has a lot more color. So I would say we will end up picking this Pommard clone at least a week earlier than the 667, despite the fact it's grown 6 feet away. As a winemaker, it's great to have those differences. It allows us a lot of blending options. It's like being a chef and having a bunch of different ingredients. Here I have 10 different ingredients of Pinot Noir. They're all Pinot Noir, but they're 10 subtly different flavors that we can blend in the winery.